Okay, so today I'm going to be making Chinese style takeaway beef curry. All the ingredients you see here will all be listed in the description below. I have thinly sliced 500 grams of topside beef. I've tried to cut each one the best I could into 1 centimetre pieces. I'm going to start by velveting the beef. Okay, so to velvet the beef, we need to add half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of MSG, you want to add 1 level tablespoon of cornstarch, and we want to add 2 tablespoons level of bicarbonate of soda. Okay, add 1 level teaspoon of garlic powder, and then we want to add 6 tablespoons of dark soy sauce. Or there or thereabouts. Then you want to mix all of this together using your hands, work it all in there. Make sure everything gets coated. And then this wants to sit in the refrigerator for 1 hour. And once that has sat for an hour, I'll bring you back. And while I'm waiting for the beef to velvet in the fridge, I'm just going to start by roughly chopping up some onions, 2 onions. So half them. Remove the skin. What you want to do is cut into fours. So 1, 2, 3. So it's 3, 4, 4 segments. And then straight down the middle. And that'll be large enough for our beef curry. I'll do the same with the rest. Okay, so now 1 hour has passed and I've just filled the bowl up with some water. And what I want to do is wash any residue off of the beef. And you want to strain the water out and then fill it back up with water and repeat this 4 times. Okay, so that's the beef now rinsed off. Like I say, I washed it about 4 times in cold water and I'm just draining it now. Next step is to make the curry sauce, which I will do when I bring you over to the stove. Okay, so I've got the pan on a low heat. You want to add 4 tablespoons of curry paste. You don't want to burn this, so that's why we'll put it on low. Okay. And you just want to gently break that up. And just to help this along, just add a little water. Get that all broke up in there. Remembering not to burn anything. And now you want to add half a teaspoon of MSG. You want to cook that MSG off. Add a little more water. Don't want to add too much water yet because we want to cook that. We want to try and cook that MSG down. Just a little bit more concentrated. A bit more water. And like always, in the description below, I'll write exactly how much water I used. Add the rest. So I had 500 mils in this jug of water, which I've currently used. If I use any more, like I say, I will write it in the description below. Okay, so that's all come together now. Now we want to add 1 tablespoon of cummin, ground cummin. And 1 tablespoon of ground coriander. Oh god, it's not coming out. Okay. Then mix all that in well. Okay, so that's all mixed in now. I'm just going to set this aside. And then we're going to fry the beef. Turn that up high. A tablespoon or so of vegetable oil. Get it up to temperature, then I'll add the beef. Right, so now I'm just going to brown this beef. Okay, so I had to transfer the beef to a larger pot, but the beef is cooked now, so now it's time to do the onions and the peas. Two tablespoonfuls of oil. Bring that up to temperature. Okay, so in go the onions. And the peas. Half a cup of peas. 2 medium onions, halved and quartered. I'm just going to cook these for around, 5 minutes. We still want them to retain a bit of crunch for the beef curry. I could have done with a larger wok. A wok at all. I only have a frying pan. So I want to go around and just break up the onions. Okay, so I'm happy now with the onions and the peas. The onions are like semi-translucent, still got the crunch. I'm going to add this to the beef in the large pan. Okay, our sauce has now thickened a little bit now, it's being left to cool, so I'm just going to reheat it and maybe add some more water to it to get the consistency we want. Okay, so I brought this up to temperature and it's still far too thick, so I'm just going to add another 300 ml of water. And I'll bring you back once all that's brought together. Okay, so this has all come together now. And that's the right consistency, that I like. It's not too thick and it's not too runny. I'm now just going to add this to the beef and the onions. Okay, so I've just poured all that in. Now I'm going to mix everything around. Bring all that together, and I'm going to be serving this with some egg noodles, which I have a pan of water boiling at the back now. And that is the beef curry now complete. So I'm just going to set this aside now and wait for the noodles. So here I have just some egg noodles. I'm just going to pop them in there into the water. They'll need around a minute or so, not long. Just break those up into the water. And I'll bring you back once I'm serving this up. Okay, so noodles are in. Now it's time for the beef curry. Very simple. Just takes a little bit of time waiting for the velveting. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and if it helped you, and if you make the recipe, then please let me know down in the comments. If you liked it, please consider subscribing. Thank you.